Hello, this is the Womanizer here, and in the second week we will be continuing with Unit 1, Building a Strong Foundation. Our lesson this week will be on integrity, developing strong core values. Let's get started. In this first part of this lesson, we are going to talk about honesty. Honesty is a vital core value that I believe all men who want to be successful with women should have. One grudge I have with conventional dating advice is that most of this advice leads people to be manipulative and deceptive. Men and women both have many magazines and books to choose from that place dishonest communication tactics as the correct strategy to use over open, honest communication when dealing with the opposite sex. Although sometimes lying works in the short run, my experience shows that in the long run you will get caught with the lie. Many cultures believe that lying is inherently wrong. Whether this is the case or not, one thing is clear. Lying as the general rule in order to get women is far from the optimal strategy. Many times it is counterproductive. Many guys lie out of fear that women will not want the guy or want what the guy wants. In this last lesson, we learned that women want all kinds of things, so it is pointless to figure out what an individual woman wants. Let me put it this way. If all both of you want is casual sex, then why would you wine her and dine her for months and try to get into a committed relationship with her? Neither of you want that, so you are only wasting time. Lying many times stems from the fear-based behavior. Guys will use lines, routines, and other things to trick a girl into liking a made-up facade. Many times this is exposed for the fraud it is, but when it is not exposed quickly, it leads to hurt and cynicism in the women who were lied to. The first person that you need to be honest to is yourself. In the last lesson, we talked about figuring out what you want. To do this requires complete honesty with yourself. Many guys lie and try to tell themselves that they want what they think everyone wants them to want. For instance, while coaching a lot of guys, I've noticed that a lot of them tell me they want nines and dimes, women that everybody else thinks are beautiful. I've come to the conclusion that either many of them don't know what they want, or they are not being honest with themselves. In both cases, the behavior is counterproductive for reaching your goals. Being honest about what you want will allow you to more efficiently get what you want, because you are not wasting time on things you don't want. Other than being honest about what you want, you have to make sure you learn your limitations and figure out what needs to be improved or overcome in order to get what you want. I've seen too many guys limit themselves by being too proud, blind, and dishonest with themselves when it comes to the things that are really holding them back from getting what they want. Fear, laziness, and ignorance are notorious obstacles that many men have trouble admitting to themselves that are holding them back. Again, being honest with yourself will allow you to overcome obstacles and get what you want more quickly. You need to be honest to yourself about who you are. Don't deny your passions, hobbies, likes, and identity. Honor yourself. Admit your triumphs. Be proud of the things you have accomplished and the goals you have reached. At the same time, admit your mistakes and failures. Look for learning experiences within them. Don't be ashamed to be you. You are who you are, good or bad. After you allow yourself to be honest with yourself, you need to learn to be honest with others. There are many reasons why I believe honesty and authenticity are more useful than dishonesty when dealing with people. First off, Being honest saves you time. If you really like a girl in a sexual or romantic way, and she doesn't share those feelings towards you, then it doesn't make sense to keep going out with her for days, weeks, or months until she finally tells you how she feels. Be honest and upfront with her, and urge her to do the same with you. Then you won't waste time. Another reason honesty is important is that it keeps your reputation from being harmed. Say you only want casual sex with a woman. Say she wants a serious relationship. If you lie to her and cause her to give up the sex, you may get what you want in the short run. But after you leave her hurt because she thought she was going to get a relationship, she will tell everyone what a lying dog you are. Women will be more wary of you, people will treat you less respectfully, and won't trust you. The long run costs are rarely worth the short term payoffs. Other than wasting time and ruining your reputation, lying can also make you seem odd and unattractive. Let me give you an example. Many seduction gurus teach guys routines and lines to use to attract women. Unfortunately, most of the lines and routines taught are fragments of the guru's personality styles and don't always fit well with the personalities of the guys being taught. This causes an awkward situation when guys say things that they normally wouldn't say. I've seen older men try to talk like much younger men by using the lines and routines of the younger guys. This comes off as very awkward and is ineffective. It's better to be authentic with your personality and be an honest communicator, even if you get a few short-term losses. The next thing I wanted to talk about in this lesson is respect. Other than honesty, I believe that respect is of top importance as a factor in men who are successful with women. Respect is esteem for yourself and others. It is also a deference to rights and privileges for yourself and others. While honesty is a part of the act of asserting oneself, respect is the foundation or backbone that gives one the strength to be assertive. It will give you strength with women, and at the same time, it will greatly diminish their control and the negative effects of their behavior towards you. Respect for yourself comes after being honest with yourself about your flaws, limitations, and failures. Self-respect is about learning to love yourself for all the good and bad, and to accept who you are, holding yourself in high esteem. Respect for yourself is about putting your needs, wants, desires, and goals first before fulfilling your duties to others. Respect is about defining your boundaries, principles, and rules to yourself and others. Respect is allowing others to exercise autonomy and having their own beliefs, opinions, rights, privileges, and allowing others to pursue their happiness as long as it doesn't interfere with yours. Respecting others is accepting their flaws, limitations, and failures, along with the good they bring. Respecting others is also about accepting their boundaries, principles, and rules as long as these are consistent with your own.